Brothers and sisters, this is part 4 of the mysteries of the kingdom being unveiled. So, if you've made it through part 3, I'm grateful for that. If you have not watched 1 through 3, I encourage you to highly go back and watch that so that you understand what is being spoken now, because it's been done in increments. So, the truth shall truly set us free. And that is the purpose behind the teachings that have just been given. And seeing that, there is purpose in all things. I had cried out years back of, God, why did you have me grow up in the religious home that I grew up in? Because it was a very dominating occultic religion that was very, very difficult. And he said, I placed some of my strongest people there knowing that they would find their way out. And I was like, okay, thank you for that. So I know that there's purpose in all things. And so religion, it had its purpose in my life, but definitely Joshua was like, I'm not religion, I'm spirituality. And that's what I taught, was how to stay true to who you are authentically, spiritually, because first and foremost, before we're ever a mortal body, we are a spirit. And to stay true to who I authentically was. So if we see the deception that the enemy has, or I should just say Satan, has had on a people, religion has been a number one tool. It's right up there with media of how to deceive a people. And if we understand now, the spirit of the Antichrist is people that they sidestepped Christ to lead people into organizations, never teaching them how, or never just guiding them to Christ. It was always a list of rules and beliefs, and you have to take the name of their organization upon yourself. You weren't taking Christ's name upon yourself. What they did was done out of, was done directly to lead people to themselves and their organizations instead of leading people directly to Christ. No money involved, no buildings involved. It was just leading. People should have been truly leading people to Christ. The spirit of the Antichrist is when you sidestep Christ to lead people to yourself or to organizations. To put a title behind, well, I was baptized into this church. I was baptized into this church. No, you're led into the waters of baptism by Yahshua himself, and you're baptized taking his name and only his name upon yourself. So the Antichrist, is done. The Antichrist purpose of religion is done to veil the people from truths, to keep the people suppressed in a mindset and a loop that allows them to have dominance and control and, I guess following is financial abundance. And they do that by leading people, making you feel forced, like you don't have a choice, and placing fear in it. If, like I said, I was raised in a very dominant occultic religion that when I stepped out of it, the fear of that, because I had always been told I was going to go to hell, if, or you were going to lose this blessing or that blessing, or, it was ridiculous, the amount of fear that was placed on me from others' beliefs and from an organization. That was, I think, that the hardest thing. So the spirit of the Antichrist is literally done through control and dominance, and they want the codependency on them. It's done for following. It's done for financial abundance. It's they want the people to be fearful. They want them to feel like they have no ability to choose for themselves. Well, the Christ and the Father and Mother that I personally know absolutely are about us learning to make choices for ourselves. We were given agency for a reason, to be able to use it and to create, and it was never to suppress and control and dominate, but rather to create that love and that beauty and that just heaven on earth, right? The kingdom lives within us. So the spirit of the Antichrist has been massive in religion, and people think that they're being led to God, but they are being suppressed, because a person can only teach you at the level that they themselves have actually achieved. So if someone has gone to a Bible college or a seminary school or whatever it is, they're learning that from another man, that that's all he knows, and they've learned it from another man, that that's all they knew. That's why it's so important to have a direct relationship with Yahshua. And so wolves in sheep clothing, they're not leading you to Christ. They're leading you to what they know. And the whole goal in the unveiling the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven is so that we can return to that personal relationship, so that our eyes can be open, so we can see the deception that has been upon a people, and that the people can truly turn back again now to Yahshua for themselves. So maybe we understand now more fully the spirit of the Antichrist and what it actually is. Because if someone is coming to you with dominance and power and control and pride and manipulation and force and fear, none of that is of God. So step back and ask yourselves, how much of my religion is fear-based? How much of my religion is done out of dominance and control? And well, I don't really have a choice. That's just what I'm supposed to do. I encourage you to allow Yahshua to take the lead in your life, and allow him to fill you with the love that he has for you, and to begin to unravel the suppression that the world has put on you, and allow your eyes to truly be open, and take that blank sheet of paper before him and allow him to teach you his truths. Have a wonderful day.